In the vast expanse of space, aboard the imposing hull of an Imperial Star Destroyer, a lone figure clad in stormtrooper armor moved with purposeful strides through dimly lit corridors. Once, he had been known as Aiden Soren, a Jedi Knight dedicated to upholding the principles of peace and justice in the galaxy, but now he bore the name Marcus, a name veiled in secrecy, concealing a clandestine mission that burned within him like an unquenchable flame. Marcus had forsaken his Jedi heritage, forsaken the path of light, and embraced the shadowy depths of the Empire, all in pursuit of a singular goal: to vanquish the Dark Lord who had shattered his world. Darth Vader, the enigmatic enforcer of Imperial tyranny, had torn apart everything Marcus held dear, leaving him with naught but ashes and a thirst for vengeance. Guided by his burning desire for retribution, Marcus had infiltrated the ranks of the stormtroopers, masking his true identity beneath layers of armor and deception. His every movement was calculated, his every action a careful balancing act upon the precipice of betrayal. As Marcus patrolled the echoing corridors of the Star Destroyer, he observed the inner workings of the Empire with a cold detachment. He watched as officers barked commands, as troopers drilled with unwavering precision, as the relentless gears of war ground onward without mercy. But amidst the clamor and oppression, Marcus bided his time, awaiting the perfect moment to strike against his sworn enemy. He knew that his path would be fraught with danger, that the tendrils of darkness would seek to ensnare him once more. Yet, he remained resolute, clinging to the flickering ember of his resolve. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, as Marcus navigated the treacherous labyrinth of imperial politics and power struggles. He honed his skills as a stormtrooper, earning the respect of his comrades and the trust of his superiors, all while concealing the true purpose that burned within his heart like a hidden star. Finally, the day of reckoning dawned. Darth Vader had been sighted aboard the Star Destroyer, his ominous presence casting a palpable shadow over the ship. Marcus felt the weight of destiny pressing upon him, a silent whisper urging him towards his moment of truth. With nerves of steel and a heart heavy with determination, Marcus embarked upon his perilous quest. He navigated the twisting corridors of the Star Destroyer, his senses attuned to the subtle currents of the Force. He knew that he walked a razor's edge between triumph and oblivion, between salvation and damnation. At last, Marcus found himself standing before the Dark Lord himself, the imposing figure of Darth Vader looming like a colossus of darkness. With a trembling hand, Marcus unholstered his blaster, his grip steady despite the tempest of emotions raging within him. For a moment, time seemed to stand still as Marcus faced his nemesis, his gaze locked with the cold, unyielding mask of Vader. In that moment, he saw not just the embodiment of evil, but the reflection of his own inner turmoil, the echoes of a past he could never forget. But as Marcus raised his weapon, prepared to unleash his vengeance upon the Dark Lord, a voice echoed within the recesses of his mind. It was the voice of his former master, a whisper of wisdom amidst the chaos of his emotions. With sudden clarity, Marcus realized the folly of his path, the emptiness of his quest for revenge. He saw now that to succumb to the darkness would be to forsake everything he had once held dear, to become a slave to his own hatred. In a moment of clarity and defiance, Marcus lowered his blaster, his resolve hardening like Durasteel forged in the fires of adversity. He would not be consumed by vengeance, he would not be swayed by the allure of the dark side. Instead, he would stand as a beacon of hope amidst the darkness, a testament to the enduring power of redemption. With a steely gaze, Marcus met the gaze of Darth Vader, his voice in his head ringing out with unwavering resolve. "I will not be your pawn, Vader," he declared, his words a defiant challenge to the Dark Lord's dominion. "I am a Jedi, and I will not allow myself to be consumed by hate." And with that proclamation in his head, Marcus turned and walked away, his footsteps echoing softly in the vast emptiness of the Star Destroyer. Though his path was uncertain and his future shrouded in shadow, he knew that he had taken the first step towards redemption, towards reclaiming his identity as a Jedi Knight. As he disappeared into the depths of the Star Destroyer, Marcus felt a renewed sense of purpose burning within him, a flickering light amidst the darkness. For though the road ahead would be fraught with peril and uncertainty, he knew that he would never again walk it alone. With each step he took, Marcus carried with him the weight of his past and the promise of a brighter future. As he looked out upon the endless expanse of stars beyond the confines of the Star Destroyer, he felt a sense of liberation wash over him like a gentle tide. For in that moment, he understood that true strength lay not in the mastery of the Force or the wielding of a lightsaber, but in the unwavering resolve to choose the path of righteousness, no matter how difficult the journey may be. And so, with his heart set upon the distant horizon, Marcus embraced his newfound purpose with a sense of hope and determination, ready to face whatever trials lay ahead as he embarked upon his quest for redemption.